Hello. So, first of all, I do apologise for the horrendous quality and the lighting and that kind of thing. I mean, you guys are probably used to it by now, but I'm filming on my laptop and the webcam's not great. But yeah, my phone has decided to play up, which is great. Also, again, apologies for what I look like. I'm in my pyjamas again. To be honest, I really don't care. So, it's that time of the month again. It is March wrap up. Um, I can't believe, I mean, this year has just gone insanely quick, hasn't it? So, if you don't know, every year since last year, or every month, I should say, since last January, I tell you all of the movies, TV shows, books, and games that I've watched/read. Look at this. Can't be bothered. So, let's go. I've got my little book. This is Marches. So, there's actually not a lot. I haven't really done much. I've been focused more on getting myself better because I haven't been very well mentally. I'm having grief counselling tomorrow, so I might do a video on that, letting you know how it goes. And I've been dealing with coursework, so it's my last week of my creative writing course next week, which is really sad, but I've been doing a lot of work for that, and I'm currently doing a tutors course online. So that's why there's not so much. Anyway, let's get on. So let's start with the movies. There's actually only 3 movies that I watched this month, so not a lot. The first one is The Long Kiss Goodnight, and it's just brilliant. It's just brilliant. I love The Long Kiss Goodnight. So it stars Gina Davis, who I love and who is very underrated in my opinion. I'm sure I spoke about her before. If that video didn't corrupt, it's on my channel somewhere. As you know, there was a corruption issue. But it's a fantastic film and I would recommend anyone to sit and watch that one because I do. I just love it. Next up, I watched Titanic again. I mean, I've lost count of how many times I've watched Titanic, and it still never fails to make me cry. It's just one of those movies, isn't it? I just think it's incredible. A very poignant movie, especially based on real events. But me and Mum were having a conversation the other day, and I said I find it very sad that there will be some children now that won't know what Titanic is, what it was, what happened, because history's just not taught the way it used to be. And I don't think history's been taught correctly for a long while. But that aside, just talking about the movie, I think it's a great movie, and if that is or was your first introduction to Titanic, although not historically accurate, at least you know about it, and it's such a tragedy, and the film gives it more of a human aspect. Like, of course it's human, people died and it was tragic and horrible, but we weren't there, we didn't experience it. So unless you lost family members or anything, you don't understand how poignant it is. So I think a film like this, even though, like you say, it's not accurate, it gives it a very human, raw element that you can watch it and kind of relate to it, like you are on that ship. Anyway, I get very in depth. And next up, the last film was Ice Age. So we've gone from something as poignant and serious as Titanic to something as silly as Ice Age. But I still cry with Ice Age because it's the scene where Manny sees the cave paintings of the mammoths and the humans and the baby, and I just cry. Anyway, I do love Ice Age. It's a guilty pleasure, and I watched it with my mum. So that's all the movies. Next up, we'll do TV shows, and there are nowhere near as many TV shows as there normally is. So we will start with EastEnders, as always. Every month's wrap-up, EastEnders is in it. Sean Slater, my favourite, is coming back soon. I bet he's only going to be back for 1 episode, but 1 episode's enough for me. I'm excited for that. Then I've been continuing to watch The Voice. The final of that is this Saturday, I believe, so it'll be the last time it's in this wrap-up. Maybe I'll pop it in April's wrap-up just because the final's on Saturday, but we'll see. Then MasterChef finished this month. MasterChef's another one of my guilty pleasures. I did watch Crufts as well, 2019. Oh God, I'm a huge dog lover. I just love Crufts. I think it's great. And my dog does sit and watch it with me. I'm trying to look where he is. I think he's gone out. But he does sit and watch the telly and it's just so funny. I couldn't imagine Jack doing any of that. Then I've been continuing to watch Gotham, although it's on hiatus now, and there's only 2 episodes of Gotham left, and I just can't. It's making me... I can't talk about it. It's making me emotional just thinking that there's 2 left. I just can't cope. Then I watched the episode of Celebrity Apprentice, which was done for Comic Relief. I thought that was really funny. And finally, I finished a series of unfortunate events this month. That's it. No more a series of unfortunate events. It's over. And I'm a bit sad about that, but I'm okay. I'm okay. It's going to be Game of Thrones that really hits me. So we'll move on to the books, and there's only 3 books, so as you can see, not a lot this month. So I finished my Harry Potter reread, finally. It took a lot longer than I wanted it to. Finished Deathly Hallows. Then I went on to a book I've got just here, actually, if I can grab it. Give me 1 second. I'll get there in a minute. Oh, both the books are here. So the next book is this, which is A to Z of Nordic Nonsense. And I bought it for a laugh. As you can see, it's badly damaged there. 50p it was in the works, so I thought I'll have a go on that for 50p. It's rubbish. It is literally nonsense. I thought it would be a bit more factual, but no, it's genuinely nonsense. So that took me about 5 minutes, and I'll probably never read it again. And the last book that I'm currently reading is right next to me, and it's this one, again from the works. Sorry, it's a terrible picture here, and it's probably flipped. But this is Secret Societies and Creepy Cults, and it's exactly what it says on the tin. It's about, what am I reading now? Let's have a look. I have just read about, let me have a look. Give me a quick second. I've been reading about, I can't say it, Shinriko. There you go. He had a cult. Well, that was the cult. That was the name of the cult. But I did just look at, which I'm sure most of you might know about, David Koresh and the Branch Davidians. I already knew quite a bit about Koresh and his story, so it was interesting to fill in the gaps. You know, I don't want to join a cult. I'm not into that, but I think reading about history, no matter how serious, no matter how sad, no matter how dangerous, it's still history. So that's why I love that. So moving on finally to the games. I've only played 2 games this month, which is not a lot for me, video games. So I've continued to play The Sims 4 because my sim, Emma, has her life more together than I do, so it makes me happy knowing that she's got everything stable. And I started, I believe, maybe I started it last month, Draken the Ancient's Gates, and I've finished that, and I just freaking love that game. And I'm actually working on something to do with Draken, but I'll let you guys know about that in the future. So that's it. That's my March wrap-up. Not really that much. Yeah, like I said, been more focused on coursework, but we'll see what next month holds. So thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you like this kind of thing, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.